Male, female, big, small, North America, South America, Europe, Asia. No matter where you're from, MMA is a diverse and global sport. That's why I'm here to rank the top 10 countries for MMA. I'm trying to give 4 countries honorable mention in China, France, Kazakhstan, and Netherlands. They've had some good fighters, even some champs, but they haven't had the amount of numbers and great fighters that I'd like to see. In my number 10 spot, I got the country of Georgia. They've had 4 notable fighters in Merab Dvalishvili, Giga Chikadze, Roman Dolidze, and Graham Kotladze. Pretty impressive for a country with only 3.7 million population. I mean, Merab's the number 1 contender at bantamweight. Giga Chikadze was promising, then he got project by Calvin Kattar. Roman Dolidze looked terrible versus Imavov, and then Graham. Man, I'm making Georgia sound pretty bad, but again, for a country that's not that big, they've had some good pedigree fighters. In my number 9 spot, I got Poland. They've had 2 UFC champions in Jan Blachowicz and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. They got a top 10 UFC lightweight in Mateusz Gamrot and a top 15 heavyweight in Marcin Tybura. And KSW is a premier league. That's where Dricus du Plessis, became a little bit more well-known. And yeah, Poland's got some pretty good fighters. In the number 8 spot, Viva la Raza, Mexico. They got 3 really well-known fighters. Brandon Moreno, multiple-time flyweight champion. Mary Rodriguez, interim champion, top-level featherweight. Honestly, I could believe could become champ still one day. And Alexa Grasso, women's flyweight champion. To be honest, they would be higher up because this is 3 great quality fighters, but they don't have a lot. They've got a great history in boxing, and more young Mexicans seeing these guys, they'll be a problem in the future. In my number 7 spot, I got New Zealand, obviously known for Israel Adesanya, who I know does claim a lot of identities, but he's primarily based out of New Zealand. Dan Hooker is a staple in the lightweight division. Carlos Ulberg, up-and-coming prospect. Kai Kara France, top 5 flyweight. And then Brad Riddell, who was in the top 15, but he's slowly falling off. Yeah, I'll be honest, not a lot of all-time greats, but Israel Adesanya obviously carries this list. Number 6 spot, Canada. I think it's pretty obvious why. George St. Pierre, a lot of people's GOAT, for sure top 3, no matter what you think. And then Rory McDonald, top welterweight of the 2010s, fought Robbie Lawler, went to war with him. Patrick Cote, title challenger versus Anderson Silva. But they're lower on this list because, man, they have not had any good prospects in the last couple of years. I mean, their best fighters are Charles Jourdain and Mike Mallon. That's all I got to say. Okay, in the number 5 spot, Australia. I mean, come on. Alexander Volkanovski, former pound-for-pound champ. Now he's top 3 still. Robert Whittaker, one of the best middleweights of all time. Mark Count, absolute KO machine. Jack Dalla Maddalena, possible champ, fantastic boxing. Tai Tuivasa, promising at one point, a little bit on a skid. And they got the Taffa brothers. Yeah, Australia's love to come to strap. Number 4 spot, I got the United Kingdom. Michael Bisping, BMF, won the belt, one freaking eye. Leon Edwards, current welterweight champion on 2 title defenses, beat Usman twice. Hey, I think he has the potential to become the welterweight GOAT if he keeps this type of line of work going up. Tom Aspinall, next heavyweight champion, possibly heavyweight GOAT, the way he's running through everybody. Arnold Allen, promising 145er. Darren Till at one point, challenge for a title. Dan Hardy, title for GSP. Yeah, United Kingdom is solid, great history of boxing, and it's translating to MMA. Number 3 spot, I got Mother Russia. I mean, look at this list. Khabib, greatest lightweight of all time. Fedor Emelianenko, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, Pride FC champion. Islam Makhachev, pound for pound number 1. Piotr Yan, former bantamweight champ. Hamzat Chimaev, possible future champ. Magomed Ankalaev, future champ possibly. Zabit Magomedsharipov, fantastic fight at the time. And then Alexander Volkov, top 10 UFC heavyweight. I mean, they've got Sambo, they've got freestyle wrestling, they got some good kickboxing. Yeah, Russia's incredible. In my number 2 spot, it's Brazil. I mean, they're the OGs of the sport. Royce Gracie brought the sport into mainstream. They got Vale Tudo before even the UFC. They've obviously have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They got great Muay Thai. That's such a great fighters such as Anderson Silva, one of the greatest fighters of all time. Jose Aldo, consensus greatest featherweight of all time for a while. I think it's both now. Charles Oliveira, lightweight champ for a while. Wanderlei Silva, Pride FC legend. Shogun Rua, same thing. Fabrice Overdoom beat Fedor Emelianenko and Cain Velasquez. Junior Dos Santos, UFC heavyweight. Lyoto Machida, Glover Teixeira, just way too many fighters to list. Brazil are the OGs. They're in the number 2 spot. And at the number 1 spot, if you didn't see this coming, I don't have to tell you, it's the United States of America. Just look at this list. John Jones, Demetrius Johnson, Daniel Cormier, Stipe Miocic, Dominic Cruz, Cain Velasquez. The list goes on and on and on. If you look at the UFC rankings, half of basically any weight class is going to have Americans. A lot of these guys on the list are in the top 10 of all time or the go to their division. I mean, what can we say? The United States of America has any martial art you want: wrestling, boxing, taekwondo, kickboxing, Muay Thai. You're going to find good gyms for that. Great MMA gyms. Look at Eric Nixick, look at American Top Team, Kill Cliff FC. No matter where you want to go in America, there's good gyms. Yeah, the United States of America, there's no debate about it. The greatest country of all time for MMA. That was my list for the top 10 countries for MMA. If you agree or disagree with any of my rankings, please let me know down below. If you feel like I snubbed a country, let me know down below. If you enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.